Et band, der har solgt over 50 millioner albums og 25 millioner singler. Vi skal have en snak med Per Gessle fra Roxette. And what is Roxette doing these days?
Well, everything it seems. Right now we're in the studio basically. I've been working. I started writing songs for an album last year, and we started working. We did this Night of the Proms thing in Holland, Belgium, and Germany last autumn. And meanwhile, I was, doing demos and trying songs out with Marie in hotel rooms and everywhere to make the hours go by while we were waiting. And it turned out much better than I expected. So we started in January to record for real, so to speak, down in the south of Sweden. And so far we recorded 9 songs, and hopefully we're gonna do 16, 17 songs, and the album will be out early next year, hopefully. Yeah, that's the plan.
Walking like a man, getting like a hammer, she's a juvenile scam. Never was a quitter, tasted like a raindrop, she's got the look.
This summer you have planned so far 6 concerts. As I understand, this will be the first full-length concerts in like 10 years? Yeah? How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel, of course, thrilled. Marie got ill, as you know, in 2002, and 2001 we did the last Roxette tour for the Room Service album, a European tour. And to tell the truth, I never really expected Roxette to be on stage again. It's actually, for me anyway, a sensation that this would take place this year. Hopefully, it leads to a proper Roxette tour next year when the new album comes out. That's the master plan, but we'll see. We take it step by step. You have to do it. So we start rehearsing in June, and all summer long it will be focused on these shows. And we love to. Denmark is great to play. So we're doing Denmark, we're doing Sweden, we're doing Russia actually, and we're doing Norway. That's it. I did a tour on my own last year called the Party Crasher Tour. So we're keeping that band. That's sort of, some of those guys are from the old time Roxette band. Some guys are new. And the reason we wanted to keep this band is that we wanted to be like a power pop version of Roxette. We don't want to use too much technology. We don't even want click tracks on stage. We want it to be like a classic guitar-oriented power pop set, which changed from day to day basically.
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. Yeah.
When you're writing songs,
The competition.
it's nature. It's very.
Shut up! When I was young, I could just sit down with a guitar or a piano or a synthesizer or whatever and create something. But these days I'm a little bit more fussy. I have to have an idea, and I have to be in a certain mood to sit down by the piano. And when I do so, thank God it comes quite easily still.
Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do.
Of course, the 60s tradition is very dear to me. The Beatles and the Kinks and Love and Spoonful and the Byrds. I was a teenager when the glam rock thing happened, so the T-Rex and David Bowie and the Sweet and that kind of stuff. I love that. And then, of course, like every other Swedish guy in the mid-70s, I'm a terrible dancer. But we had to try our best to the Bee Gees, Saturday Night Fever thing, and Donna Summer, and that kind of music I appreciate too. So, and then of course I started to play, heavily inspired by the new wave in the late 70s. Then it was like everything from the Buzzcocks to Nick Lowe came, and the Pistols, of course, the Jam, Ramones, Blondie, a great era. When I grew up, especially, I don't know how it was in Denmark, but in Sweden, if you put on the radio, you could actually hear Led Zeppelin followed by a Harry Belafonte song, on the P3 station. Nowadays, everything is so formatted, so it's like I don't think that people are that formatted when it comes to taste anyway. I mean, people Just because you like Metallica doesn't mean that you can like Leonard Cohen. I mean, it's yeah. What It Must Have Been Love was went quite quick, a couple of hours, I think. It was originally a Christmas song. We tried to get our records out in Germany and in Europe at the time, and nobody wanted to touch them. So the EMI in Germany told us why don't you write a Christmas song? It's easier to get on the radio with a Christmas lyric. So I wrote this song, It Must Have Been Love, Christmas for the Broken-Hearted, in brackets. So it was a Christmas lyric. And then 3 years later, we got offered to be part of this Pretty Woman movie, and they wanted me to write a song, and I didn't have the time because I was traveling all over the world. So, but we knew we had a great ballad, so we gave them this Christmas song, and the director, Gary Marshall, freaked out. He just loved the song, so I just rewrote the lyrics, took away the Christmas references, and the rest is history. It's just a massive song.
Ja, der skal nok blive rigtig god fællessang, når Roxette de slutter af på Bøge.